What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. Hope you guys are doing well.
How's it going, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? And I told her this when she came down. Why? Like, it's not Christmas colors. It's not.
No,
it
red
just,
is red.
I know red is red. It just feels
like red. Red is in the Puerto Rican flag.
Okay, you gotta take it easy. I'm just saying, it just felt like we're doing like a Christmas episode here because I had green on today. But, you know.
All right, guys, so we're going to get into our podcast.
Before we get into it.
Oh, that's right.
This time we are drinking
Today we are drinking Abusive Stout.
Yeah, this is Dubco. This is bourbon barrel aged. So
Dubco has a meaning, right?
Yes, Destination Unknown Brewery Company. They had a long brewery company.
Brewing company.
Brewery or brewing?
Brewing. They brew beer.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an ING though. I'll have to look it up. But it's a imperial stout with honey, cocoa nips, and vanilla.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
let me try this. I think I had this before.
You've had this. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, I can smell.
You can smell it, right?
The vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really creamy.
It's a stout.
That's good.
You know, stouts are...
That's not
either
bad.
you like them or you don't like them, or you've got to find your right stouts.
I could drink this.
Yeah.
I could do one of those where you know how what do they call those?
You can make something with this?
No, where you put the Baileys and you dump it in. What do they call those?
Car bomb.
Yeah, I could do a car bomb with this.
Jeez, this is my wife.
It's creamy. It adds that rich.
It does. Let me tell you. You know,
when you have the car bomb, it adds that pop after.
Okay.
I know I'm extra. I'm extra.
There, you know, you call me extra, but right there, you wanna like. It's great as it is.
It is fantastic by itself. It's really, really good. I'm a Guinness girl sometimes, so this is good.
This is good because Guinness was probably one of the first stouts out there that people
Yeah.
Now you have everybody make them. That's why.
And I don't really drink beer like I used to. I drink a lot of wine now, or those specialty.
Now I'm kind of balancing. I'm doing. Actually, I had a friend of mine say, "Hey, I felt bad for you because we
made fun of him that I was dragging him to the wineries all summer long."
I did say I do even before I do like beer. I mean, wine. And I like my alcoholic drinks.
Actually, he used to drink more wine than I did before.
Yes.
Before I got into my health journey.
That is correct.
So I only drink wine and ciders. Occasionally, I'll drink a stout or my.
But I am not that typical guy that comes home from work and says, "Hey, I gotta have a beer."
No, we are not those people.
I couldn't do it. I don't know. It just never kind of. And beer it has to be. Could I drink a beer on a Wednesday or a Tuesday?
If we go out.
If we go out, yes. Is it? But it's rare in the house. It would be like. You know what? I had a long day. Not that I'm looking for the beer to be at home, but maybe afterwards.
I think that happens more in the summer.
Yeah.
Quench your thirst.
Definitely once Friday comes, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to have a beer, maybe two. Yeah, in the summertime, in the evening and stuff like that, so. But let's get into it.
So we're going to get into our topic today. You sure you want to get into this topic?
You know what it was?
I'm not trying to set you up.
No, we saw a show. Oh, it was Shameless. Right? It was Shameless.
I got him hooked up. So we're going to get into a little bit.
Go ahead, go talk to Shameless.
So I asked him a few weeks back.
Yeah, funny because she's a binge watcher.
I am I don't deny it.
Listen, I'm still watching X-Files. I started it somewhere late fall, early fall. And I'm on season 7 or season 8 now, finally.
I'm a binge watcher because I don't like to watch repeat shows anymore. You
no,
taught me not to watch repeat shows.
It's a great thing to do.
It's a waste of time.
I never watch X-Files, so it's not. I'm not.
So I try not to rewatch things that I've already seen, movies that I've seen, unless it's one of my diehard favorite movies.
Right.
So I've heard people talking about this show. Even my daughter told me about it. So I waited. They finally dropped it on Netflix. 11 seasons. It is a crazy show. So I tried to put you on the bandwagon. When I was going to start, I was like, hey, I've heard things about this show. I'm going to start watching. He goes, that looks like garbage. I'm not going to watch it.
I don't think I used the word garbage.
Yes, you did. You said that looks like junk TV. That's what you said. That looks like junk TV. I don't want to watch it. Maybe. So I think I was maybe a few seasons in.
Oh, yeah. You were definitely up to
like
season
4 or 5.
Yeah.
And he would come in the room and he would do that thing
That's a whole episode.
I know it's a podcast episode, but he'll be like, "So what's going on? What did she do? What happened?" And I'm like, I would tell him like, "Leave the room. I asked you in the beginning if you wanted to watch it. Leave the room."
So I have changed that. And
that was nice.
I would come down to the couch.
He jumped on my bandwagon,
and I would just watch it. And
why are you petting me like I'm a pet?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm just like...
No, you're soothing me because you know you messed up royally. No, he jumped on my bandwagon.
Fine, I jumped on the bandwagon, but this is where it differs, right? I didn't ask her the questions because my amazing, lovely wife,
because I already know
reverse psychology. Remember that. Reverse psychology.
Oh, please.
I got on the couch and I just went like this. 10 minutes in. He's not with the girl anymore. Oh, he's not with that girl anymore? Yeah, this girl he met at the bar. Oh, okay. Yeah, Frank OD again. Oh, Frank OD again? That's why he's in the hospital? Okay. And Kara's hustling again. Okay. And it's just...
He's just feeding him the information.
Yeah, she just... And I was like...
I will say...
It does work. Don't ask them. Because they love to gossip. And she was in there like this. And I was like, all caught up. But that is another episode podcast. It's really intense. Yeah. This one had, because they were talking, it wasn't coaches.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was coaches. He played basketball.
But it was a Catholic school and stuff like. I don't know if it was Catholic school, but we somehow we got into it, and we talked about Catholic school. I went to Catholic school. Mm-hmm. And I think, there was an episode, maybe it wasn't that one. Somebody said, how many prayers you have to do?
That one, yeah, it was in that episode. How many do you think you need to do? And so he looks at me, he goes...
Yeah, she's from the Bronx.
He goes, how many Hail Marys have you done? I looked at him like, I didn't go to Catholic school. I was like, I went to public school. I didn't have to go weekly or monthly.
We didn't go weekly. We went monthly, which is a lot. She was like, monthly? When you're in Catholic school, every month you got to go downstairs and you have to mass.
Make up stories?
No, you don't make up stories. Who does that?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I was skateboarding, and I kicked the boards to Francis or Jeffrey or Peter.
Now let me ask: did you tell your true sins, or you didn't tell them?
Well, because you grew up that way, you did. Yeah, you did.
Really?
Yeah, you would. Yeah. You just.
Can you imagine being a priest and you listen to prepubescent boys? I'm like, I had a wet dream.
Stop.
I was thinking about this girl.
No, so you tweak it. Come on, you know.
I had a dream about my teacher.
Miss Minucci.
You see, every boy has one.
Hold on 1 second. Because this is live.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Comes, he's going to dip through and clean the whole street. So just bring it up. Yeah, move it. Yeah.
Can we finish this, Mr. Hail Mary?
Alright, don't worry, we're gonna edit this so it doesn't look like a long pause.
I called you Mr. Hail Mary. I was like, hurry back, Mr. Hail Mary.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, sorry, my son, I had to talk for a second. It's live, but we're gonna cut it. Well, I'll adjust it, whatever. So yeah, so you were instilled. I mean, I went to Catholic school by first grade. So you were instilled that you were doing confirmation every month. I think it's almost every
confirmation?
month.
No.
Not confirmation. Confessions. Yeah, confessions. And it was just instilled, you know what I'm saying? And then...
So you were a good Catholic school boy?
I was a good Catholic school boy. I was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, I was.
I heard the stories. He's
Come
a
on.
liar.
You know,
they called him Playboy. He's a liar.
Oh my God! No, that was at piano school.
They still called you Playboy. You're a liar.
Oh, that was at piano school.
Still, you're still going to school, right? They all knew you, right? Same people?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then. So they call him Playboy. So
anyway, so you gotta understand, you when you're in Catholic school, you're going every month, and every grade has its area to sit in. Because you see me go to when I go home back to my old neighborhood, I'll step in the church and I will sit.
I know you're such a good boy.
I was a bad guy. I would sit according to where I was, and I would sit in the pews, and I would go, this is where I sat in 2nd grade. This is where I sat in 4th grade. I was there for 8 years.
He would tell me all the time and be like, "Dag,
no,
you poor kid."
Shut up. Because she would come and pick me up from my mother's neighborhood, and she's like, "Hey, where am I picking you up at? Your mother's block
at the church?"
Or at the church. Sometimes I would be in the church. I would say, "Hi, Mom, how's everything?" and be up there for a while.
The church was
down the block, and
doing his confession.
Shut up, Cindy. So I asked.
How long did your confessions last?
They were quick. There was stuff like I pushed Brian's Hot Wheel car over, and he had to go down the stairs to get. When you were younger, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they were not like intense. So when I asked her how many Our Fathers and Hail Mary, because I know how she is.
Wait a minute! Whoa!
I would do like.
How am I? Am I bad or something? I'm evil.
Hey,
like you just open the door or something.
The priest would be like.
That's not me.
I pushed Brian's car over the edge. He had to run down the stairs and get it, and I forgot to give him my homework. All right, you're gonna do 2 Our Fathers and 1 Hail Mary.
Why are you covering your face?
It's the Yeah, sorry. That's the
It's like this.
Whatever.
Not like this.
Did you hear me? Testing. I pushed the car over, and I had not a Hot Wheels car, and whatever. I
have gone into the confession booth.
Yeah,
I have done it before.
But here's the difference. I would go once a month. You would go like what? A year? 2 years?
Maybe twice a year.
Twice a year. So the list was probably long.
All right. Okay. When I was a kid, I went 3 times a year to church.
3?
I went Christmas.
Christmas. Wait.
Easter.
First of all, there's no confession at Christmas time.
If you go before Christmas Day, yes.
Yes, the Saturday.
Yes. So I would go during Christmas around that time, around Easter, and then again.
Where you're the
my grandmother would take me.
So your priests up there in the South Bronx, they were the ones that they were in the confession stand, and they were like, "Oh my God, here they come again." Please God, just forgive me.
No, it was the South Bronx. Not south side of Chicago.
I gotta get through the south. I just gotta get through this day of Saturday of these confessions. Oh my God, here come the bruise.
Oh my God, you want my sisters to really hurt you. We were not that bad, especially with having my brother around. My brother kept us in check, okay? We were good girls because we weren't. My brother would beat us up.
You know what's funny is there was a comment during the holidays. I don't know if you read it. And Edwin posted when. I don't know if you read it. I remember we had 50 people in that apartment. Did you see that post?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Was he talking about one of our parties?
No. This was when my mom used to go to PA.
Oh, yes. You told me about those parties.
Yeah, because you grew up in the 80s and you see these movies.
When the adults leave and they leave the kids home.
We're science, right? So I remember one time.
See, you were able to do that. We had snitches in my building.
Because you know why they had snitches in your building? Because you guys were bad.
So
that's why the priest had the whiskey on the side.
You were bad too.
And he was like, it's not going to be enough, but try your best. 4 Our Fathers and 17 Hail Marys.
I never ever got 17 Hail Marys.
Hopefully.
I think the most I ever got was 5 Hail Marys.
What?
Yeah.
Really? You were bad. I never got 5 Hail Marys. Bronx people.
You went there.
Anyway, so let me tell my story. We had a huge. I don't know why we're off topic on it, but I'll tell the story because I did have to do the confession for the party.
You did? Nothing bad happened at our parties.
You weren't there at that party, at the 50 people party at my mother's. It was crazy. A piano went through the chimney like a weird science.
You're so full of it.
No, but I remember did going into confession after that because it was a crazy party. It was like we had a lot of people in that apartment. I was amazed that my aunt never said, "Hey, what's going on upstairs?"
She wasn't a snitch like the people in my building.
Your building knew you guys were bad.
They used to snitch on us.
You guys were bad people.
Yeah. They did.
My mom I know.
No,
see,
my mom was just. They told me that you guys had the music on, and we'd be like, damn.
And then she was like this. Go to the church. Do the confession.
No, that wasn't my mom. My grandmother was that one.
That
was my grandmother. my grandmother was the
Listen,
first lady.
I think the most I've gotten is probably 3 Our Fathers and 2 Hail Marys tops.
Really?
There's no way. I would recall because I can't remember. I can't say
kid.
remember.
You were a boring kid then. You didn't get into trouble.
I got into trouble, but it wasn't.
So
like
you didn't confess then?
I confessed.
No, you didn't.
It sounds like this movie.
Confess.
What is it? Game of Thrones. Confess. I didn't have to walk down.
You didn't confess then. If you didn't get that many Hail Marys, that means you didn't tell the
Whoa,
stories.
did someone tell you I was like an evil kid or something like that?
Yeah, I heard stories.
Yeah, okay.
I heard stories. So your cousins told me stories, and the guys from the block told me stories. You just didn't tell them everything.
I said you tweak it sometimes.
That's called lying.
It's not called lying.
Yes, it is. That's called lying.
I watched Spock. I watched Spock from Star Trek, and he was like, "Oh, I embellished."
That's a fake character. You lied.
You lied. I embellished.
Embellishing is called lying.
No, it's not. Not according to Spock. Hours and is that scene? Rafa Khan. Hours and days, minutes and hours.
Listen, Mr. Geek. Okay, it's still lying. It's lying. Tweaking is lying. If you're not telling the truth or the whole story the way it happened, it's called lying.
I'm gonna tell you. So here's another thing in Catholic schools is that we did have our nuns for the first year. I remember, definitely, the principal was a nun.
Oh, shoot, you said it correctly.
What?
Remember.
I did. See, there's certain things I could get it. It's
the beer's helping you
it's
talk
the
straight?
absolute stout, abusive stout.
It's helping you talk straight.
Yeah, I always thought they should get a shirt because they have several abusive stouts, different levels, and
I know they do. I remember the.
I think I'm just gonna have it myself and with check marks in the spring when I go. Anyway, so we had nuns.
Okay.
And by the second grade, then we had teachers.
Oh, they took the nuns out.
They took the nuns out, and
Were the nuns all really aggressive?
Well, first of all, nuns are rough. I remember first grade nuns. I did.
They were aggressive.
They were aggressive, but then the teachers.
They weren't taking any.
The teachers
any
were aggressive.
guys.
Well, because you had
you guys were abusive.
So, you're not letting me talk. We did have 2 classes per grade.
Wow, just 2?
Yes.
Dang, you guys are lucky.
We were the rowdier class versus the other. The other ones were like.
And you only said 3 Hail Marys?
You tweak it.
You lied.
It's not. I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not gonna go into it.
You're so lying little Catholic schoolboy.
Stop. Listen, I think you.
What?
I had a great time in Catholic school. You went to the reunion with me.
I know he ditched me. He was trying to hook up with his ex-girlfriends.
So let me tell you something.
He did.
T-Man, you are the worst wingman out there.
Our compay.
I said,
who watches the podcast.
I said, hey, Cindy stepped away.
Listen, because I'm going to throw him under the bus.
I said, Cindy stepped away.
I know you watch the podcast. I said, Cindy
stepped away, so I'm going to talk to this girl over here. No.
I know you watch the podcast, T. So I'm going to throw you under the bus. I know you were trying to cover for your man, trying to keep me busy while he was trying to talk to his school girlfriend. You did a bad job because from a mile I could see what was going on.
For real. Cindy was like, you could be talking to her.
I was like, what the heck is going on over there?
Because he introduced me to everybody, not that
person. He tried to keep me there, and I was like,
Yep. She walked right into the conversation.
I walked away from him. I was like,
she walked right into the conversation. Hey, how you doing? I'm Jerry's wife. Hey, it's my wife, Cindy. This is such. You know what I'm saying? I had no other choice. Cindy just popped us up right into it.
They made it so obvious.
I didn't make it obvious.
Yes, y'all both.
No, I didn't.
He says, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back later.
No, you went to the bathroom.
No, you
went to the bathroom.
You said, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then I was sat at the table. I got up to go to the bathroom. Right. I noticed he wasn't back yet. You did get up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, but then you went to the bathroom.
I went to the bathroom. I got up. He's not back yet. He's all the way in a far corner. There was these two girls. One girl walked away, and then he's just there talking with the other girl.
You know,
so that made it obvious.
We should have. What I should have done is, because the whole school was open to walk around.
Go into one of the classrooms?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been it for you, dude. That would have been.
I'd have been like, "Hey, listen, we're gonna go to 3-2. Come on, let's go to 3-2."
You would have gotten beat up, and she would have left that building limping. So, dude, that would have been the worst thing for you to do. So don't even say that. But they made that so obvious that they were trying to keep me distracted. T, you're not a wingman. That did not work.
He tried, but you know what it is?
It didn't work.
He just pushed him out the way.
It didn't
work. He came right into the conversation.
They made it so obvious, so I went and crashed the conversation and introduced myself.
She did. Yeah, she
I
did.
introduced myself.
But I introduced her after.
Let me say, I marked my territory. I was like, hey.
Oh!
I did. I went up. I was like, hey, hi. I'm Cynthia. I'm his wife.
Popped out the chest and everything.
Heck yeah. And he was like, yeah, this is my wife. Because you had no idea what to do with yourself. Be honest. Come on, say it.
You're so wrong.
I strutted myself in my peach.
Yeah, you did. You had a
coral dress with my beige 5-inch heels. Walked down there and, stick my territory. This girl didn't know what was hitting her. She didn't. She got blindsided. She didn't even know your wife was there because you didn't even tell her that your wife was there.
I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, okay. You didn't. You were there for a while talking.
No,
you just didn't touch the subject.
First of all, I was all over that school.
No,
right or wrong. Right or wrong.
Listen, people.
Everybody knows
he was talking in that corner for like 10 minutes and hadn't touched on the subject that his wife was there with him. You got cold busted, buddy.
You know what? I'm sad is the school's closed.
I know.
They closed that school. It was a small. It was
still a church. They still have a church.
The church is there.
Unlike like mine, they actually
took the church out. She goes up this block and she's like,
I called him. I was like, the church is gone. He goes,
I'm like,
what are you talking about? I was like, the church we baptized in jail got. He goes, what?
But
the church I did my communion in. It's gone.
And what it was funny is that we watched Evil, right?
Yeah.
And you just don't tear down. Somebody's got to come in, some special priest, and deconsecrate. If I'm saying the right word.
Church. Yes, deconsecrates it.
The church, and then
before they take it down, yes,
they can take it down or sell it. And some places have turned them into apartments and stuff like that.
I was done fun. They leveled it. Yeah. It's gone.
No, our church is still there. But the school. Listen, if I could have, I would have put my kids in Catholic school. I didn't have that money at that time. Now, actually, it is, but Aiden's too old to do it.
Actually, the Catholic school is gone here in town.
And the Catholic school over here in this town closed.
It's gone, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other one in the next town is gone, but
there is a. Well, you know what? And I'm not going to get off topic, but there is a difference in the inner city of a Catholic school education and a public school. Not in
the suburbs.
Not in the suburbs. Not to say, hey, there's a lot of people that succeeded in public schools. Absolutely. I'm just saying I saw more of a weight. I saw a weight difference.
It's a lot more discipline.
Yeah, discipline.
Like when you go to Catholic school. That's what the difference is. Public school is not as disciplined.
Well, I mean, discipline comes from the house.
It is. But as a church, they discipline you to learn your prayers, to guide your faith, and all these other things. And right or wrong.
I was an altar boy.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between going to Catholic school.
I was an altar boy.
And public school. In Catholic school,
it's
respect.
Absolutely.
It's your prayers.
Yeah.
Public school, you're there to learn. They don't care they teach you mannerism and stuff like that.
Yeah, but Catholic school teaches you about discipline and manners and other things.
Yes.
It's just not the education, which is really good. And also, where a public school, depending, you have track. We had, some sports, track and stuff like that.
But it's different.
You had altar boys. So you got to a certain grade, by 5th grade, 6th grade, you got an opportunity. You would go to the rectory after school.
So Jerry was an altar boy.
And they would have, the main priest would come in. At that time, it was Father McEnroe.
Are there any photos of you in your little white, what are those things called?
Oh, I can't even recall what they're called. I don't know. I mean, maybe my mom's albums. I never thought about that. I don't know if there's
because you did weddings, you did funerals, right?
So here's the kicker about altar boys. As you gain seniority, you get to do bigger events. And so if the event was doing the school day, you had to be excused. You would be like, you would watch the time or on the clock on the wall, and you would go, Mrs. Toscano, I have to, get ready for the mass because there's a funeral going on, and you were excused.
Excuse you.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. There was no doubt about it.
Okay, so you got perks.
There was perks being. That's right. Perks being an altar boy.
All right, pretty
You
cool.
know?
Interesting.
And then what happens also is we came here to our town, Ringwood, and we started to go to the church.
I got really involved in the church here for a while.
But you learn when to ring the chimes at certain points, and when you get up and when you sit down. Remember, and I was going like this. They're doing it wrong. They're ringing the chimes at the wrong time. And she's like, it's a different church. It doesn't matter.
It's a Catholic church.
It's a Catholic church. We're not supposed to be standing at this point. We're supposed to be on our knees. Remember? So it's almost like riding a bike. You just know where everything is supposed to be at and stuff like that.
I wasn't that person.
But no, you start on your Sunday masses, and growing up in my neighborhood, there was only one Spanish mass. Mm-hmm. Everything was English.
So I'm going to ask this because you were raised Americanized. You were not raised Latino. Did you?
No, I never did the Spanish mass.
Oh, okay.
I never signed up for the Spanish mass.
Because you didn't know what they were saying.
And I didn't want to do, so you had the 9 o'clock mass. Let me think. Mass is about an hour. So I think there's an 8:30 to 9:30. Toronto, you're going to have to confirm with me. And after that, I think there's 2 masses in the morning. Mm-hmm. Then there's another 11 o'clock. And then there's a 12:30. I didn't take the 12:30 because I'm not doing a 12:30.
Because you're too busy doing your own thing.
Yeah, sure. But there were people that, did the Spanish mass. I never did the Spanish mass. I can't recall if Gerardo did the Spanish mass because I think he definitely spoke Spanish, but not me. Because if the guy was like this, so blah, 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 I'd be like this with the chimes. Well, you know what? He's holding that up, so let me chime it. Let me ring the bells. So I always did the morning masses. And then, of course, as you get to 6th, 7th grade, depending how long you've been an altar boy, again, you would go, every day. It was Wednesdays. You would go to the rectory, and they will have the schedule, for Sunday. Okay. I think maybe we didn't go every Wednesday, and that's something I have to confirm. And you would see your masses.
So y'all took turns, probably.
You took turns, and then they would say, hey, we have a funeral, we have a wedding, another event. I can't recall, but...
Very interesting. You learn new stuff all the time. All right, so yes.
But I didn't have no 7 Hail Marys, though.
Oh, my God.
What's the difference from the Bronx and Manhattan?
Keep it up.
No,
you trailed into the Bronx and married the Bronx girl. Keep it up. Obviously, there was something about the Bronx girl that
let me talk. Damn, you're not even letting me talk. I did not go twice, though.
Hey, you almost lost out.
I almost lost out.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost lost out.
Yeah.
We both almost lost out. You make me feel like I gotta, come on, we're both winners out of this thing. You're so wrong. That comes back to, you're her husband? Yeah, for 30 years. What the heck? What the hey?
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Yeah. Don't drink my stout. Drink yours.
I didn't drink it.
I know. She's like, when I'm like, I'm gonna have a stout because she had the beer. You can see her. She's like, this is really good. You know what's gonna happen tonight? You gonna open another can of stout? Like, yeah, I'm gonna open another can, but it's for me. And then she's gonna be like,
let's just drink my stuff.
Yeah, okay. You know that. This has got some flavor. It's got some aroma.
All right, guys, we're out of here because I'm ready to go read and go do my own thing and leave him in his own cuckoo world.
I don't play Cuckoo Worlds. I play World of Warcraft or whatever.
Cuckoo World.
Or watch some Fox. X-Files.
No, he's not. He's gonna go play his Cuckoo World.
Yeah, it's not Fox World. It's not. You know what? That's wrong. It's not Cuckoo World. Why are you saying it like that? You always, right?
We're taking up enough of your time.
Yes.
Like,
subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And comment
share.
on who you know what I'm saying?
Let us know about your church stories.
Yeah, church stories. Listen,
your
Catholic
Hail
church.
Marys and
how many Hail Marys and Our Fathers you did? Because I don't think I went over 2. Maybe 3, but no over 2. All
right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share, talk about our podcast, and give us your opinion.
Absolutely,
and
people.
Stay healthy and safe.
Definitely like it, subscribe to it, and comment.
Peace out, guys.
Later.